Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has proposed a few changes to President Biden's social spending bill. And these changes will greatly affect many families and Social Security beneficiaries. So it's more likely that the Build Back Better bill will be signed into law in just a few weeks. Friends, this is your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. Remember that I'm here to share with you the latest, most reliable, and accurate news on the fourth round of stimulus checks and Social Security benefits. Please make sure to share this video on social media and with your friends and family if they need more honest stimulus news. Also, stay tuned until the end of this video if you're interested in entering this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway.
At the beginning of last year, Mr. President, the CBO projected that the U.S. economy would reach a growth rate of about 3.5% by the end of 2021. The International Monetary Fund had a rosier outlook. They said economic growth could be closer to 4%. The Federal Open Market Committee was perhaps the most optimistic, forecasting a growth rate of about 4.3%. They were all wrong. The U.S. economy shattered most expectations and grew at the amazing rate of 5.7%, the strongest rate since the time of Ronald Reagan. And Mr. President, this was no accident. Far from it. Last year's historic turnaround is a reminder that the right leadership in government matters. Democrats promised in 2020 to fix Donald Trump's utter mismanagement of the COVID crisis and get our country back on track. And a year later, after securing the strongest growth rate in decades, Democrats are delivering on that promise. After Congress passed the American Rescue Plan, I said, help is on the way. And that help is getting America back on a path to normal. And though we still are learning to live with the...
All right, friends. So we will see a lot of action being taken by congressional Democrats this week. Our lawmakers are going to be very busy with a packed to-do list that includes potential election reform, government funding, and getting important parts of President Biden's economic agenda signed into law. The slow movement on getting any bills passed in Congress has definitely prompted great anxiety among Democrats, specifically the frontliners, who are running for re-election in competitive House districts this year. With President Biden's approval ratings drastically decreasing, many Democratic lawmakers are scrambling to demonstrate success by delivering on past promises to the American people, such as lowering prescription costs. But there remains a big obstacle in the way, and that is Senate Democrat Joe Manchin of West Virginia. Friends, I know that many of you were very, very disappointed when Joe Manchin came out in opposition to the package. There are some Democrats that are now urging the Senate to pass a chunk of the bill first before others. A group of lawmakers want to advance the $555 billion portion of the package, which is focused on combating the climate crisis. According to Representative Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey, climate change simply should not be a partisan issue. Biden has already stated that he believed that the Democratic Party could agree to the climate section of the plan, which is largely made up of tax credits designed to ease a transition to cleaner energy sources. The good news is that Joe Manchin appears interested in working with Senator Susan Collins of Maine and a group of over a dozen senators on a bipartisan election reform deal. So Manchin told Insider, "We can work on everything, but election reform is a thing we want to make sure we get done quickly." Manchin also added that the future negotiations on the centerpiece of President Biden's agenda would be starting from scratch. Great momentum is also building on Congress for more stimulus relief funding to support low-income Americans, restaurants, and other businesses that are struggling to stay afloat in the face of the latest wave of this crisis. Friends, this is wonderful news for many of you. I know that many seniors and families could use more financial relief right now. Lawmakers involved in these negotiations say support has been building among members for this legislation, aimed at supporting Americans and businesses that have been negatively impacted all due to this crisis. Democratic Senator Ben Cardin is the chair of the Senate Small Business and Entrepreneurship Committee. Senator Cardin expressed optimism when discussing he and Senator Roger Wicker's efforts to gain more backing for the push among their colleagues. Senator Ben Cardin told The Hill, "We are continuing to try to get broader support." Cardin also said that the primary focus in talks has been to replenish relief funding for Americans and restaurants after a previous batch of funds allocated by Congress ran out months back. Advocates state that the funding would come at a crucial time as many restaurants continue to grapple with the economic effects of this ongoing crisis. So friends, I strongly support Congress passing another stimulus package that would provide all Americans and businesses with more financial assistance. Friends, the keyword for this video is cinnamon. If you would like to enter this coming Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please click and like this video. Comment below this keyword and also all the other keywords of any video that you watch. And please also make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. Sean Kennedy, Executive Vice President of Public Affairs at the National Restaurant Association, told The Hill that the funding could not happen soon enough, noting thousands of restaurants are closed permanently or long term, as many businesses find a hard time recovering during the crisis. So friends, it is extremely sad to see that many small restaurants and businesses are still incredibly vulnerable right now. Last year, our lawmakers approved more than $28 billion in relief funds designated for restaurants as part of the Restaurant Revitalization Fund that was established through the American Rescue Plan Act. But advocates said that while those funds were effective in helping many restaurants remain operating in the short term, a chunk of restaurants was left behind in the process. Some advocates are also pushing our lawmakers to ensure businesses in other industries receive more financial relief during this crisis. And I as well agree that the American people should receive additional stimulus aid as this crisis continues to affect our country. So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Do you agree or disagree? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, good friends, that is the end of this daily stimulus update video. Thank you so very, very much for everyone who has joined me today, and I greatly appreciate all of you. Please share this video with your friends and family if they need more reliable and accurate stimulus news information. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed Tuesday.